Should Know Podcast, episode 161. Round of applause, please. Wow. If you're new here, if you're not really below, you subscribe wasn't pressed, you're wrong. If you're even more below that, you see the comment section isn't fulfilled with your name. Guess what? Even more wrong. Go ahead and fill that out. Get your good karma. Guys, you know how to get the good karma. You hit the subscribe button. You leave a comment, you hit the like button, you hit the bell button, you hit the share button. But another way to get your good karma is wishing co-host Cam a happy birthday! Happy birthday, go. It is co-host Cam's birthday. All the celebrations will be on Instagram at CamKennedy22, at the Peyton Heart, at YouShouldKnow Pod, and on the Patreon, the Koala Club. You can get all the exclusive stuff. You see K-Rob filming on the fourth camera. You can get all the exclusive things over on the Koala Club. Guys, the Peyton versus Cam World Tour, the tickets are out and they are flying. They're absolutely flying. So if you want to be a part of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a night you won't forget with people that you'll always remember, go ahead and click the link in the description. Get your tour tickets. We love you. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by friends at MANSCAPED. Did you know that one man every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? In fact, it's the most common form of cancer among men ages 15 to 35. April is National Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, which is why I wanted to take a second to talk about men's health issues that are important to me. That's why Manscaped has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to raise awareness and encourage early detection. Manscaped is putting action behind their words and donating $50,000 to the Testicular Cancer Society to help save lives and promote routine self-checks.
We're excited to introduce the special edition bundle from Manscaped that not only keeps you fresh and well-groomed, but also supports an amazing cause. Meet the TCS Ball Hero Bundle.
What's in that bundle?
I'm glad you asked, P. The star of the show is the special edition TCS Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and the special edition TCS Boxers 2.0. All of this designed to keep you feeling smooth, comfortable, and confident.
You can perform simple routine self-checks at home while enjoying Manscaped products you use every day. But hurry, there's a limited supply, so these special edition products won't last long. Get your bundle while supplies last, and let's help raise awareness for testicular cancer. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code PSH at manscaped.com. Visit manscaped.com/TCS to learn more about how to check yourself or make a donation to @TC Society today to save lives and balls. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know Podcast.
Ooh, we got co-host Cam back in the studio. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
All I want for my birthday is
a big booty Cam. And I got that. It's like two French bulldogs kissing on your back here. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Dude, happy birthday, Cam.
Thank you, brother, man.
Your crow's feet are coming in. You're getting old. You're getting weirder. It's all working together.
I'm like, no, not yet. I'm not that. I'm 1 year older than you.
No, you're 30.
1 year old. I'm not. This is my 27th birthday.
Okay,
you're
but
26.
You have to admit, you had a drastic jump from, when did Malachi get born? You're 26?
No, January to now it's been 5 age.
It's about 6 years in between there.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I look at you, I'm like, huh. It's true. Y'all do age like milk.
Okay.
You leave them out of the fridge for too long, Cam's starting to...
You look at me and think to yourself, oh, as in I should go save him?
Like right now, you look like 11. Like, you know what I mean? Like right now, like the way your haircut
I need a haircut. That's fine. That's fine. I could be 15 and need a haircut.
Yeah.
What is the age parts that you're owed?
God bless you. It's honestly, everything about you is starting to change with your age, right? The way you laugh. You laugh a little older. Listen to that. Are you kidding? That's a 13-year smoking cigarettes laugh. That's not young.
Oh, Malachi.
Yes. And the way your jokes. The laugh's back. You know what I mean? That's an old man laugh. That's a geriatric laugh. And the jokes you tell now. Cam, it's like, you used to be the funniest guy I knew.
I'm not anymore.
No. It's like, if I was still in diapers, I would be rolling right now.
I'm like, so the bear came out from the tree. You're just like, what the
Yeah, it's like if you were tickling me and like looking at me. That's how you tell jokes now. You're like, Peyton. I'm like, what the hell? But happy birthday.
Thanks.
I have later on in the episode, I have a gift.
Oh, God.
You'll have to wait till the end. It's nothing big.
Okay.
I can't afford that. It's your birthday falls on tax day.
Yeah, it's the worst day. Worst day to have to give the gift to somebody.
Oh yeah, so you don't have
You don't
like
have to give a gift, but
no, you don't have to. But I did, but it's small because I can't really afford one right now at this moment.
That's fine. We're locked in.
Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you, brother.
Are you drunk?
No, I don't know what's going on.
Are you literally under the influence right now? That last 4 seconds wasn't audible.
I think it'd be better if I was right now. I don't know what's happening.
He said, I'm so plugged, man. Are you okay? Are we all right? How'd you get here?
Yes, I drove. It was an hour and 27 minutes. The amount of time, just think about this. For me going to work and going home,
right.
I could be in another state. I could be in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's insane. And because you chose to move in the worst part of Texas.
That's not the
Other
out of here. Yes, nothing tops San Antonio.
But how was your week? Did you have a good week, Bubba? Did you do anything?
I did. I had a good week. It was fun. We had to do a lot of behind the scenes, but outside of that, it was kind of calm. It was like a nice resting a little bit. It was a solid week.
So you didn't do anything.
It was solid. Nothing that's really gonna like keep you like really a story. Good.
Okay.
No.
You want to know what I did?
Life. What did you do?
Okay.
This week? Let's hear it.
I finally, because we're going on tour, I went and got my passport finally.
Hey-o.
I finally went and got my passport.
That's like 2 years behind schedule. You should have had that years ago.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody boosted up the process of getting your passport. Everybody since I was a kid, dude, gotta get your passport. You're gonna have to go to this place and this place and this place. It's gonna take you about 12 years.
No.
Everybody made it seem so extreme.
Start now if you want to go somewhere on your 21st.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like the 8th grade.
And so it started putting me off to not get my passport. Like, I don't take direction well. So don't tell me something's gonna be hard because I'm not gonna do it. Right? I'll take the easy route, if anything. But I have to for a tour. So I went. I went to a spot where you can get everything done in one location.
Beautiful. All-in-ones are the best.
The photo, the documents, the
Paperwork.
picture. I already said photo and picture. You get everything done in one spot, right? Now, for some reason, I started getting an anxiety attack in there. And it always hits randomly. And it's more of like whenever I'm asked questions I wasn't prepared to answer. That's why I don't do interviews very well.
Oh, my God.
So they were asking me things about my homeland, where I'm going, where my mom was born, where my dad was born. I'm like, I just figured out their middle names the other week. I don't know where they were born. She's asking me all these things. I'm starting to get worked up.
You go, quite frankly, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And so this kid in the booth next to me, his parents aren't good at their job, which is being a parent. So he had toys, and he was...
No. Oh, no. This is a child?
No, he's a kid, yes.
I thought you said this kid in the booth next to me, like he was trying to get his passport too.
Oh, no, he's a little...
You're mad at a 2-year-old right now.
Yes, because his parents weren't doing their job.
Okay.
So he's clanking this toy, and I'm like, I can't hear you very well because this kid sucks, right? Can't hear you, lady. Kid sucks next to me. To the point, I'm trying to talk. I'm leaning in, trying to hear her over the glass, and now I'm starting to panic. Can't hear. She's asking a question. Kid sucks. I start to feel on my pants, and I'm like, what's going on? While I'm trying to answer this question, tight environment, I go, oh, kid is on his pulling my pants like this. I'm looking at the parents, not even the kid. I literally go, it's right.
You go, this is yours.
And so I'm like, I'm not good with confrontation. So I didn't say anything to the parents. They had like 4 of them, and you could tell, you know, they're at their wits' end. They weren't even paying attention to little man on the floor.
Oh, they don't know how they drove there.
So at that point, I'm not your parent. I started kicking the I started saying, get the off of me. Get the off of me. He got a boot to the sternum about 3 or 4 times. Hella grip on the kid, if we're being honest.
He's fighting hard. He's sitting there.
Yeah. And so I'm stomping this kid out, right? And then he finally, he scurries away. He's out.
Oh, no, he crawled away. He's like,
Now, I didn't know this was a part of the passport process. The lady goes, Peyton Harden? And I go, what the why'd you get so serious? And she goes, are you ready to take the oath? I said, bitch, am I going to jail?
Do I need a lawyer here for this?
So I said, what? And she goes, the oath for the passport. I said, yeah. She goes, are you ready? And I said, yep. I put my hand up, and she goes, you don't need to do that.
I literally was about to say, I don't remember doing that. You said, I honor to God. And
Yeah, so my dumb, anytime I've watched any type of show in my life, that when there's oaths, there's Bibles. I didn't see the biblical word. So I was like, I guess I just put my hand up.
you're like,
Yeah, so I went like this, and she goes, you don't need to do that. And I was like, yeah, it's stupid, right? Dumb.
you guys testing the wind. Just read it.
And so is that even an oath? If I don't have to put my hand in the air or on a Bible,
Oh my God.
I could just lie.
I don't think you have to legally.
Yeah.
You could lie and they're not gonna, they can't say anything.
And the oath wasn't even about anything.
What the fuck? I was about to say, I don't even remember taking an oath to get my passport.
It was like, is this picture yours? Like, is the likeness of this image really you? And I was like, I took that right here. You saw me take the picture.
You clicked the button.
Yeah. I was like, that picture happened 2 feet this way. What are you talking about?
I can't wait for you to get your passport.
Why?
God, you feel like you're like 007. You feel like an agent with that shit. It immediately makes you want to go pull out $10,000 cash, buy a have it all in a safe in your house. I'm sorry. It immediately like you need to have like an escape plan bag.
Why?
If you have a passport, it just makes you feel cool. It makes you feel like you can just get the out of Dodge.
Okay, when I get it, like once I completed the paperwork and everything, I was like, I feel like I'm not a prisoner to this system anymore. I feel like I can go anywhere in the world. Like it feels good.
And you need just your little. Oh my. Okay, you're even better than me.
What do you mean?
Cause you got a nice Duffy.
Yeah.
Imagine that duffel bag just sits in a little corner of your little closet. You unzip it anytime there's like.
What's this? What are you doing?
I think it's for safe. Too much movies. I'm watching too many movies.
What's
Okay,
this?
it's like a good notebook, like a solid pen. You got 10,000 cash, your jewelry, a pair of shoes, and you can just get up and go.
Well, it's more of not what I'm bringing with me. I can just leave the country is what I'm saying.
But the passport gives it that feng shui.
Okay.
That feng shui.
Gotcha.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode of the You Should Know podcast is brought to you by OpenPhone. If you're running a business, you know that every time you miss a call, you're leaving money on the table. We don't want that. When every customer conversation matters, you need a phone system that keeps up and helps you stay connected. That's why you need OpenPhone.
OpenPhone is the #1 business phone system that streamlines and scales your customer communications. It works through an app on your phone or computer, so no more carrying 2 phones or using a landline.
With OpenPhone, your team can share one number and collaborate on customer calls and text like a shared inbox. That way, any teammate can pick up right where the last person left off, keeping response times faster than ever. That's a thing that I love, is the efficiency.
Plus, with AI-powered call transcripts and summaries, you'll be able to automate follow-ups, ensuring you'll never miss a customer interaction again.
OpenPhone is offering listeners of the You Should Know podcast 20% off your first 6 months at openphone.com/YSK. That's OPENPHONE.com/YSK. And if you have an existing number with another service, OpenPhone will port them over at no extra charge. OpenPhone. No missed calls, no missed customers. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
Didn't you also get another pedicure?
I did get another pedicure. Fantastic. No crab this time. No crab on the pedicure
There's
this time.
never crab. We're not doing that again. There's never crab.
But she dressed me like a turkey this time. It was very strange. I'm not going to get into it. Very strange. She put rose petals on me. I think she wanted some pee-pee.
I think she liked you. I think she liked you.
But I did a thing this time when I went to go get a pedicure. I cut my nails before I went.
Okay.
CJ knows. That's the way to go.
There's no way. Why would you cut your nails before going to a pedicure where they cut your nails?
I feel like it is a time thing. I feel like if you cut your nails before you go, that's kind of like rinsing your car off before you go through a car wash.
No one ever does that. No one has ever done that, and they don't do that. That is stupid.
People have definitely rinsed off like the excess before they go into a car wash.
They have too much time. Those people, they're not real. They have too much time. They're getting bored with themselves. They're like, let me go rinse and then wash.
Do you understand that that's normal to cut your nails a little bit before you go to get a pedicure? That's 100% normal.
That is not. That's the biggest, most important part of the pedicure is to give you proper cuticle care. Let me cut it. Let me sand it. Let me get your edges.
100%. Okay, but whenever you go get a haircut, right? Do you never clean up your beard a little bit?
know. You don't either. We go in there grizzly as hell.
No, but I'm saying through the time you don't have a haircut, do you ever just go in and clean your beard up? Ever?
No.
Well, you're nasty.
I used to. Now I don't. Hey, let me go get an oil change. Let me just do a little bit of the oil first. Nope. Let me get my tires rotated. Let me kind of crank them first. Nope. No one does that.
One thing, it's a big ego thing because I have nasty nails. And 100% they talk about me whenever I go in there. I want to mitigate you speaking about me. Don't speak negatively about me.
You walk in, you go, hey, they're already done, right? Just start rubbing.
Yeah.
You know, where's the lotion?
And I'm insecure. I'm very insecure. Like, you should see me take off my socks before a pedicure. I am hiding.
How do you take it off? Show us how you take it off.
And I hide them under the chair. Like, I put my feet under the chair and take off my socks so no one can see this. No one can see optically what's going on down under the shin.
Peyton, you hide your feet.
Cam, I'm insecure. You know how you feel when you take your shirt off?
The sun. Like, okay, I get that. That's fair.
Yes.
But it's your feet.
Exactly, and that's what I'm insecure about. Not
everyone has feet. Not everybody has that. Everyone's got feet.
Okay, but they talk about me, so I am traumatized. They talk about me. I don't want to do that. And I feel like it's a respectful gesture. You're going to be working hard. I know this is not ideal for you. You don't want to touch these feet. So I'm going to make this process a little easier for you. You understand me?
No, that's not. I love that you're trying to pull a logical card, and I'm caring for them. That is not how it works. That is their job.
Okay, I know you don't do this because you don't care about the waiting staff at restaurants, but like whenever you're done eating.
Oh my God! Don't you?
I stack plates.
Oh my!
I don't stack plates. I don't stack plates.
Jehovah,
I don't
save
stack
me.
plates. I stack plates.
I've watched you spit on a plate before you've stacked.
That's not true. You've never seen me spit. I don't publicly spit.
You don't. You privately spit a lot. You privately spit, boy. You spit private all the time. You're a private spitter.
Too far. Careful.
That did come.
Spitter. Cam's got mesothelioma. He is owed compensation for whatever is going on in your chest.
It's allergies, bro. It's
I'm messed up by allergies.
It's dry as hell.
Okay,
you do not stack plates. We're not leaving that. You're lying on it. You are lying about something I do on my birthday, and it's not fair.
Cam, you don't respect wait staffs. You don't tip properly. You're mean. You send food back. I've never done any of those three things. I've never done them.
Exactly. You've also gone to places and you left hungry because you're spineless. If I want it medium, give me medium.
Boy! Right? You wanted to say it. Don't act like it's your birthday. Say it.
No. Don't you play that card. No. I have sent food back. Do I feel good about it? No. I don't go, you think there's take it. No, I don't do that. Now that's just I don't know. It's a strange little character I'm sliding into.
Right.
But there's nothing wrong with that. If you do it respectful. Hey man, I know you wrote it down and I know what I said, but no, I'm just kidding. Hey, I think I asked for a medium. I'm so sorry. I don't like eating beef jerky when I'm at a steakhouse. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you send it back.
Okay, but you're getting off the point. I do stack plates. I do take care of the wait staff better than you. I am more respectful. I am more caring. I tip better. I look better. I smell better. Everything's better.
Look better? Yes. Smell better? Yes. Tip better? Yes. Take care of them better as a whole.
That's all taking care of them.
No. As a whole.
Cam,
you said take care better, then you went down the list.
Cam, I taught you how to stack plates. I literally taught you how to stack plates.
I'm like, my butthole's itching from the amount of lie.
Mine's been doing that a lot recently.
Now, that's a bad wipe.
I'm a bad wiper because I don't like sitting there too long. And it starts to hurt. And then I look at the tissue on wipe 16, there's blood, and I'm like, I should stop. I'm tearing my sphincter in half on this one.
You're sitting there.
Yeah. It's like a little cat's getting me.
Dude, 16 wipes?
You ever had a wiper that wouldn't stop?
I don't think I've ever wiped more than 4 times. Ever. What? I'm not, I might go 5. No cap, no jokes. I've never wiped my ass for a singular poop more than 5 times. Because
you don't believe that. You don't believe that.
Put
that on your son.
Malachi.
Oh!
Bible app open on my phone. Mom, Dad, live.
4?
I said 5. I went up to 5.
Cam.
Y'all are doing little bull. Just touching your butt. Ooh, gone.
No,
I'm scooping guac. I'm going in there. I'm getting it all. I've literally had poops where I've 2 and done. 2 wipes done.
Yeah, we've all had those. Those
exactly.
Those are very rare. I go wrist deep when I'm wiping.
Then you're just playing. You're just playing around. You're sitting there. I go, no wonder he's on there for 30 minutes and he's bleeding.
Okay, no, deadass. You've only wiped. You've never wiped more than 5 times, and you walk around confidently in those draws.
Okay, let's say this.
You got stink butt.
I have lived 27 years. I am sure there is handful outliers.
Yes, outliers.
I wiped 8, 9, whatever. It's crazy poop.
8, 9 is crazy?
I'm saying
8, 9 is crazy poop?
8, 9 is wicked poop. To wipe 9 times is wicked. What are you eating?
That's regular poos.
Then y'all do not, bro. You don't wipe as good as me. Then I wipe more efficient. That's all it is.
No, it's not. You don't look at.
That's why you're bleeding. I don't bleed from down there.
Okay,
I wipe poop gone done.
And you don't look at the paper, so you don't even know when you're done, brubba.
No.
The tyrants are going up in the hole.
He said, "Bravo, you wipe that."
No, Cam doesn't look at his paper when he wipes.
Post poop.
He looks at it in the toilet. He doesn't know. He has a nasty.
Dude, there's something that, like, we have this thing. We've already done it.
We've done this.
We're not going to dive in. You don't need to look at the to know there's on the paper.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Cam, yes, you do.
You can blindfold me. You can blindfold me, right? I can sneeze in a Kleenex. I know if it's a nasty, sick, big loogie sneeze. I know if it's barely any.
That's different.
It's the same thing downstairs. If I wipe, it's dry as no texture has changed on the other side of this.
Dude, you're raising a child and you're raising him wrong. No, please do not potty train Malachi. Let me do it.
No.
Please don't.
No.
Do not train your son to do this.
Oh, I'm going to.
No, I will call CPS. You can? No, because he's going to walk around with bad butts. And I don't want to. He has a cute little wrinkled butt, and I don't want you to mess that up.
He's not going to walk around with bad butts. Dude, I can't wait to train him for a urinal. You get mini Cheerios. You put it in there.
You potty train for urinals?
Well, I'm saying it translates to you're just standing
He's not going to be on a urinal until he's like 8.
I'm saying standing up pee. The first time you train him to stand to pee,
yeah,
you put little mini Cheerios in there. You tell him to aim for the hoop.
So how are you going to potty train your kid to stand to pee when you sit to pee?
I sit to pee for pure relaxation and phone time.
So you don't want
and
your
to
son
get away from my family. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I sit to pee sometimes for relaxation.
Okay.
But obviously, I can just walk in, boom, bing, pee, done.
Question, right?
Answer.
In college, I had a teammate that told me he did this in the shower, and he made me feel like I was crazy for not doing it. He said, it's about showering. Right? And we know I'm a little funky in the shower. And I talk about this a lot.
Little abnormal.
Stick with me here. When you take a shower and it's time to dry your body off, we all know you stay in the shower to dry off.
I start in the shower to dry off, yeah. I start there.
Y'all flood your bathrooms?
No. Oh my God, I hate people that do that. No.
I used to be like that, and you taught me not to.
Oh my God, yeah. I told you, you
gotta stay
towel.
in the tub or in the shower.
Yeah.
You gotta stay in the shower to dry off. But that's not what I'm talking about. First of all, crazy, wicked debate. If you go outside the shower, you're a little boy.
Just soaking wet.
Yeah, there's water all over your bathroom now.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Anyway, but how do you dry off after a shower? Look, I would always be like, I'm turning off the water, and I immediately grab a towel. That's how I dry off.
It's so incorrect.
You're a wiper?
A wiper? Oh, 100%.
Oh my God, 100%. I hate people like that.
I get as much water off of my body as I can with these two puppies before I touch towel.
What? That is so strange. I didn't know this was a thing.
Do you want to see my routine?
So many people do this. Yeah, show me your routine.
You want to see my routine?
Okay, wait, audio listeners.
I'm going to stay seated. Audio listeners.
You got to explain why you're doing it.
I'll explain as I'm doing it. Stay seated so I can be in frame. I start with the head. As soon as I turn the water off, I literally go like this.
That is so... You wipe your head off?
I get all the water off my head. Yeah.
Well, that's because you got... no hair.
Oh, I did it with hair.
What?
I literally go like this. I'll do that. Try to get it as dry as possible. Yeah, it just speeds up your process once you get out.
No,
yes,
it does not speed up anything.
Yes, it
You're
does.
just getting
There's less water on
This is what happens. All you have is wetter hands and messed up hair.
This is how quick you can dry your hands. You can't dry your hair like this.
Okay, what would dry your hair faster, your hands or a towel?
A towel. What takes longer to dry? More water, less water.
What? There's not less water coming out to the point where it's gonna. But you're mitigating your time completely wrong because you're spending so much time.
It's not
doing that.
It's not long. I'm going.
Then you're doing nothing.
No, a lot of water comes out. A lot of water comes out.
Okay. So what do you do with your body?
Next, I always start with my right hand. I go arm, hink, hink, kink, underside, left.
Who taught y'all how to live a life?
Then I hit my rib cage on both arms. I go.
Well, that's a lot of
kink,
surface area.
Kink, then legs. I lift one leg, 2 hands at the same time. I go sink, 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 hink, and then chest.
What about your giblies?
I like that staying wet. I'm like,
No, that's so,
I do all that every single time I shower before I touch a towel. Then I grab a towel, dry off.
what's the point of that? What do you gain?
It's like, it's back to your logic. It's the pre-rinse before the rinse. It's the pre-cut before the cut. I'm pre-drying before I dry.
Yeah, but that's wasting time. You're literally getting nothing done but playing with yourself.
No, I'm not.
Like, you haven't had
water
human
off
touch.
me. I'm getting water
Makes
off
sense why they do it. Not enough human touch. So you're in it with them.
me. I am getting water off me. There's literally nothing you can say.
Okay.
I shower every time, and when I see, just imagine this. Imagine this test, right? This hypothesis.
right.
You soak your arm. You just dip your arm in a bucket of water. You pull it right out immediately.
Grab a towel and wipe it off. That's the quickest way you can do it.
Yes, but your whole body. Okay, just imagine though. Tell me this. Answer me this. If you pull your arm, soak it in a bucket of water. You pull it out, and then dry it. Is there more water like that, or if you quickly went, what would be easier to dry with the towel, or just straight on it?
It doesn't matter. The towel will be quick, the same speed. It will be the same amount of dryness.
You're arguing speed.
You said speed. It's quicker to dry. You said that.
No. I'm
That's
saying
what you said.
No,
I heard it with
makes-
both of my
it
ears. This
makes-
one and this one.
It makes the towel part quicker at the end.
But it makes all drying quicker if you just immediately just get the towel. If the towel is quicker.
But then your towel gets too wet.
Dude,
that's
white
a real
people,
thing.
dude,
Your towel gets too wet. That's a real thing. If you put
What's the point of a towel?
Okay, honestly, I forgot. We're in different brackets. You use a different towel every shower.
Yes.
I use a towel.
That's not true though. I use a face towel and a body towel, but I use that for like a week. I use the same face towel for a week and the same body towel for a week. I got 2 towels every shower, but I just use it for a whole week.
I don't know what's more impressive. You have 2 separate towels?
How many
No
towels
way.
do you own?
No. I'm saying you.
You have 2 towels at your house?
No, I'm saying you use 2 per shower. Like
Yeah. One's on the left side's my
now we're in the book of the undead. We're in the book of the secrets.
Wait, that's weird?
You have a specific face towel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're doing it big, dog. You're doing it right. You're doing it big.
No, it's just what towel I grab. I'll grab 2 towels.
No. Oh no.
I don't have. No.
You can't play it off like that.
I don't have a face towel that says this is for Peyton's face. It changes once I wash it.
No, I get that. I get that. I'm saying you choose to have 2 towels readily available for your exit of said shower, one only for your face.
Right.
Yeah, you're doing it big, dog.
How is that big?
You're doing it big. You got a whole towel, a whole like adult towel. It's not a little rag.
No, it's a towel.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a waste of linen.
How is it not a waste of linen? I'm using it for a week.
You have a. Are you not seeing?
I'm not understanding what's wrong about this at all.
Let's do this. Frame your face for me, like you would take a picture. Okay, that's your face, right? Here's the towel.
Right. Yes, and then for one shower here. And
Oh my God!
And then I'll rotate it.
You are not that meticulous.
Yes, I am. You know I'm weird about my face. I have sensitive skin.
Oh, but you are not. Oh my God! I bet my sweet juicy that you don't do that.
I swear to God.
Every time you get out of that shower, you probably go like this and just dry it off.
No,
and
I
go.
literally go like this.
Okay, I believe you, Pat. Yeah,
Pat.
But you definitely don't go. Oh, let's see the light.
No,
that was Tuesday.
No, because after my shower, I'm responsible enough to flip it. I flip it after my shower, and that's going to be my next shower.
You don't get to say about me getting water off my arms when you use 2 full-blown body towels, one specifically for your face, and you flip it every shower.
I genuinely don't think that's crazy. I genuinely don't.
That's more crazy than what you just dogged me for.
I think that's the most efficient thing to do. I genuinely do.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode of the You Should Know podcast is brought to you by ACORNS.
P, since April is Financial Literacy Month, talk to me about money.
One thing I learned early on, it is important to save a little bit of money at a time. Saving's important.
Very important.
Acorns is a financial wellness app that makes it easy to invest for your future, save for tomorrow, and spend smarter today. With Acorns, you can start investing with just your spare change.
And the best part is you do not need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that matches you and your money goals. Sign up now and join Join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns.
Woo!
Head to acorns.com/YSK or download the Acorns app to get started.
Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/YSK. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
Okay. I don't know why this just made me think of this. Can I please tell a quick story about Liv and her inefficiency, incompetency? I love my wife to death.
Oh my God.
No, I know. I love
He's
my
like,
wife
it's my
to death.
birthday. I can say it. I won't.
I love my wife to death. Can I please tell you the story?
Yeah, tell me about your wife that sends me pictures of her poop.
We're at a Mexican restaurant, right?
Oh God, I know it was wicked after that.
It was. But we're at a Mexican restaurant. It's one of the ones where you order at the front, then you go sit down. Kind of like
It's like a lunchroom style thing.
yes. What's the place we go to?
Doesn't matter.
So you order at the front and then you go sit down, right?
Right.
Liv's looking at the menu. I already know what I want and I have Malachi. So I told her what I wanted. I go sit down with the kid. She comes back and she goes, they just looked at me so weird and I think they're talking about me and I don't know like what's going on. And I go, who?
Yeah.
She's like, the whole staff.
Okay.
She was like, I almost had to get on one of their. I was like, okay,
Liv.
okay, relax.
let's
First off,
ghetto.
we have our we
Your
have our
wife's ghetto. Your
we
wife's
have
a thug. She's a street dweller. Thug. Your wife's a thug. Your wife's a criminal. Keep going.
Oh my God. We have our kid here. You're not getting active, Mike Tyson. Sit down and eat your tacos. So I go, why? What do you mean? Like, did you do something? She goes, I literally just ordered what you told me to and what I wanted. And I go, okay, what'd you say? I you not. She said, can I have the chips and queso 10? I'll take the Paloma 11. Can I get the quesadilla 11? I'll take the taco platter 14. Those were the prices next to them. She thought it was a part of the name. She said, let me get the quesadilla 14. Let me get the chips and queso 10. She ordered with the prices.
Your wife went to school, right?
I really think. She was there, physically there. I don't know what she was doing from bell to bell.
Okay, but take me. You know your wife.
So when she said that, y'all know exactly what I did.
Take me through
I
it.
stood up, laughed, and I went and grabbed the menu.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not giving any excuses. The numbers are close, very close. Like, I'm talking maybe one space away.
Mm-hmm.
But it's clear as day the prices. It's always the
Was
prices.
there a dollar sign
It's
next to
never
it?
not been the price. It doesn't matter. Nothing's called, let me get the quesadilla 10 at a restaurant. That is the price.
Yeah, when you were saying, I was like, 10 quesadillas. I was like,
Exactly.
golly,
Let
brother.
me get the 12. That's
Yeah.
the price.
Yeah.
So in a loving way, I said, babe, I love you. You're wrong. This is always the price.
Right.
She goes, it's too close. They need to really differentiate that. Just put the prices on the left side. What would it change? What are you gonna say? Let me get the 14 quesadilla. Yeah. She did that. Then when y'all came over to the house.
Yeah.
With the tortillas.
Right.
She's heating up these tortillas. We catered Chipotle for the house. She's heating up tortillas. She goes, how long is a minute and 90 seconds? I go, that's strange. I've lived 27 years. I've never heard that.
No, your wife's stupid.
I've never. Don't say that. She's not stupid. She acts before she thinks.
No, I love your wife's stupid.
She acts before she thinks. But it struck me because I said, I've been on this earth for 27 years.
Yeah.
I've never heard that sentence.
Never.
Once. A minute and 90 seconds. She goes, it says heat the tortillas up a minute and 90 seconds.
Right.
Me and CJ, 2.5 minutes. You're done at 3. Peyton goes, I think that's 3 minutes.
Ryan looked at me. So sad. He
Bro.
goes, man.
Me and CJ go 2.5 minutes. She takes them out, puts in 2.5 minutes, brings tortillas out. I grab one. I almost went to the ER. I said, that was hot. What are you doing?
Yeah.
She goes, it said that. Same. I
Right.
look at the thing. It says a minute to 90 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was like, Olivia, can you read? Like, do you have the ability to read? Can you look
I'm
at,
the bad guy.
Can you look at letters, put them together, and make it make sense? She goes, I don't know. It said a minute, whatever. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's like someone like going to a store and getting your change back, and they're like, here's your change, $7.160. That's $8.60.
Right.
Like, that's,
and God, I love Liv. I love her. That's why I've known
do.
her forever. I can make fun of her.
gotta love Liv.
But her excuses are starting to run dry now.
Oh, very dry.
How long are we going to get off pregnancy brain?
Mom brain, yeah. Oh, mom brain never goes away. Get the
Mom's pretty cognizant.
Oh, God don't like ugly. The pride always comes before the fall.
Okay, but we're talking about that night we had at your house. We spent your birthday at your house in your mansion, right? Your dog, dude, What?
Don't you do it.
Now, show of hands behind the screen. Are we close? Say, if it's yes, put your hand up. Are we close to having to sit Ruby down permanently, right? Right.
No, we are not. No, we are not.
Now,
Ruby's 5.
Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now,
She's 5?
yeah.
5.
She looks rough for 5, dude.
Yeah, she's got some grays. Relax.
And so, but I love Ruby. You know Ruby is like,
Big.
now very deep second to Malachi, but I love Ruby.
Yes.
We got to get her some kind of medicine, dude, because
What do you mean?
because and this is bad. You being a host, this is bad. Your dog, you got to keep her outside or in a closet or something. Because let's be honest, dude, we shouldn't leave your house with rashes after we cuddle with your dog. No, it's a fact. Ryan's whole forearm.
No.
Right? And then when my parents came over, she got my lips because I gave her a kiss on the head. I got bumps down here. I was itching. It was bad, brother. She's dude.
She's a wild beast. She rolls in sediment on the daily.
Okay, because where Cam lives, he literally lives in a garbage fill. Like, I'm not being.
No.
He literally does. They burn the
burn
community's
trash twice a
trash
week.
in his backyard.
Less than a mile away. I live less than a mile away from the city dump.
And sometimes when you walk inside of Cam's house, it literally smells like a slaughterhouse. Like it smells like they're butchering animals in there because of what's going on outside. And
No, it does not.
And Cam just throws his ugly little crooked dog out there to bathe in it, and he forgets about her. And she comes in like a little cyclops, she's just breathing in trash all day. And Cam's like, "Hey, Ruby, where's my kid?" Leaves us to cuddle with the dog with mites on it. We gotta wash the dog, is what I'm saying. We gotta wash the dog.
You said she came in like a cyclops.
Yes. And she looks at me different now. Her eyes are glowing. She's got the jaundice going.
Oh, no.
If Ruby was watching this right now, she'd be crying. She'd be crying. That you
joking.
love that dog.
I love her. That's why, okay, that's the thing. I make fun of things that I love. So much spit. Another one. I'm spraying. Now, there's something else happened at your house.
Oh my God.
Right? I'm telling you, Cam is just not used to social environments anymore.
What is happening?
Since you got old, you turned 30 today. Happy birthday, by the way.
It's 27.
And since you had your kid, it's like you were like this, brother, and it quickly went down. It was like the Iron Giant, right? Quick drop. As a 27-year-old man,
Okay.
if you get liquor in Cam's system, he has a debate kink. Brother, when I say he will get off to an argument for nothing, he'll look for it. He'll look for it. He doesn't even believe in. He will fight you. And I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. Can I say what happened? No, I can't.
I don't even remember what was
It started in San Antonio.
Tell me real quick. No, that absolutely not. No, you can't.
No, that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
okay.
No.
But whenever
no.
we were at his house, I was on the phone with a friend of mine. And the friend has a friend, right? They were in the same car. So I was on the phone with my friend. Yeah. They were in the car with their friend. Yeah. I was talking to them too. Cam wasn't involved, but Cam immediately walked past, grabbed a beer, cracked it, took a sip. The serum hit. The debate serum hit.
I'm like this, you mother. He's like, what do you believe in? Enough for the you'd fight for.
Who do you?
I'm taking the other side. Say it.
Exactly. It's exactly.
Flag, do you? What do you like? I'm just when I'm drunk, I'm a debate chameleon.
Yeah.
I'll go any side, any room, any argument.
Right. So he wasn't involved in this convo. Cam doesn't even know these people. He overhears something that my friend's friend said. He grabs my phone. He doesn't know these people. I barely know the friend. Grabs the phone. He goes, "What'd you say?" I'm thinking he's gonna be like jokey, like, "Oh, that's how he's introducing himself to these people." 45 minutes on my phone. My phone was hot
Oh,
when
yeah.
I got it back. He was debating for 45 minutes.
I kept saying, now just hold on, bro.
I said, Cam, it doesn't really matter, does it? Right? I said, Cam, it doesn't really matter. And he goes, yeah, no, we're all having fun. It's jokes, but like, that's wrong. I'm telling you, do not be around Cam with liquor.
Okay.
Like some people fight, Cam debates.
First off, do not make it seem like I drink 1 Miller Lite and I'm just like, what do you believe in?
Yeah, you're like,
no.
yeah.
If I'm like a comfortable amount, couple shots, couple mixies.
That end, you dragged it.
Couple shots.
Did y'all hear it? Okay, I don't know if y'all heard it.
Wait, couple, what did I say?
He said, and I was like, he was fighting for it.
First off,
he
I said-
gets into debate and he's like,
No, you did.
it's in him, bro.
I said mixies.
It's a party.
I said couple shots, couple mixies.
You can say, no, you said in. It was a heavy
What the
long
hell
end.
is a Nixie?
Oh!
No. He go, get out!
Oh.
No. Nah.
It's not saying even in Patreon. It's not even saying in Patreon. Not even. But that's a good one, right?
I thought he said it back.
We gotta get off this.
Move.
But yeah, I don't know what I really don't know the origin behind
understand
that. I
what-
like debating.
Yes,
especially when I'm drunk. I
It's
don't know
new.
what- It
You've
is
never
new.
been like that.
I think I had a kid and I was like,
Yeah.
God, I just can't do it with Liv. Like, anyone else want to fight with words?
Yeah, but it used to be like overhorned. Whenever you got a couple shots in, that's why I like being around you. I was like, come give it to Daddy. I was like, come give it to me, Pops.
He said, no, I know. You think Liv looks great. Just squeeze right here. You're good.
It's starting to get to that mode, huh? It's starting to get. I have a
Hey, you
question.
pulled it out. You pulled it out of me. You can't start.
Pause.
You can't. Oh my God.
I would never do that.
Relax.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, relax.
If I could get you pregnant,
I said, don't start something you can't finish.
if I would baker's dozen. How much bread would be in that oven? Is that the same? There's a bacon brewing in the oven. What's the thing for pregnancy?
If a bun in the oven.
I'd leave it. You would have a Pillsbury Doughboy amount of buns in your oven. If I could get you pregnant, we'd have some tall glasses of wine.
And they would be something. They'd be, what did you just say? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, my God. You have to keep that camera on me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay, I got a question.
Oh, please.
I got a question.
Out of there.
Right. I saw this on TikTok.
Oof.
And I didn't read the comments. I didn't even finish the video. Okay. I saw this guy on TikTok. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. He was out in the wilderness by a waterfall.
Oh.
First thing he said was, where's that water coming from? I immediately clicked off the video. I said, Jesus Christ, that is the smartest question I've ever heard in my life.
You're kidding me.
Imagine at the top of a mountain, where's the water coming from?
Okay, first off, I highly, highly doubt brother was at the top of a mountain.
Regardless of him, you know those big waterfalls that are like thousands of feet in the air? And it's like rushing water. Where's the water power coming from? Where's the water source?
Nothing's plugged in, brother. There's a collection of water, and then there's a cliff or a fall off or a downward hill.
No, there is a mountain. There's waterfall mountains.
Prove it. How about that? Show me your magical waterfall mountain.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is in a literal massive body of water.
I don't even know what that is. I know it's a song, but it's a good song.
Bro, all a waterfall is, there's collected water.
Where? How'd he get up there? Do you went like this?
What?
Okay, listen to me.
Rain!
There's that much rain in this world? For 24/7 to go all day for 20 years? There's that much rain? I've been in some rainstorms, not that big of one.
It's a collected body of water. It's falling. It typically gets fed from another source. Like this river runs into this pond that falls down 50 feet.
God, they got you.
They got me.
Okay, but let's slow down. Everybody has a collective unit.
I'll play your game.
Right.
I'm game.
So let's take it step by step.
Go for it.
Yes or no, is there waterfalls that are like mountains tall?
I genuinely don't know. I'll
There
say
is.
yes for you.
Yes, you've never seen big waterfalls that are thousands of feet in the air?
First off, almost every waterfall is like, a lot of them are jungle based, not in the mountains. So I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I'm just gonna say yes. They're not in the mountains. Mountains are typically dry. They're in jungles, you But sure. Yeah, there's a waterfall on Everest where people are freezing because it's so high up, it's so cold, water freezes. But there's a big waterfall there.
No, I'm talking about the height of it, mountain height.
Oh my God. Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Sure.
yes or no? Is there waterfalls that are thousands of feet in the air?
Your stats are so bad. Yes.
Yes. So high.
Yes.
Okay. Where is that water coming from? Because there's not a lot of people are going to say it comes from the ocean.
That's. I mean. No.
Right. It comes from a body of water.
Yeah.
Okay. So how is it getting up that high? Is it going up the mountain and then falling back down? Where's the water coming from? And waterfalls are so fast. Miles per hour. So many of them.
P.
No, it's not.
P. Water. First off, water is not.
Water's not water now? What?
No. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. You think there's a mythical
We
water.
have 4 people. Somebody Google the guy. Water fountain mountain.
Waterfall.
Water fountain mountain.
Please, somebody.
Waterfall Mountain. Get it cranking.
Highest waterfall in the world. Somebody Google it before I punch somebody.
Angel Falls, 3,200.
14,409, 13,776.
He is bodying y'all. 14,000 feet. That's higher than the Twin Towers.
That's a lot higher than that. That's significantly higher than that.
That's higher than the Burj Khalifa.
A lot higher than that.
Okay,
too,
so
yeah.
how is water getting 14,000 feet in the air? That much water?
Okay, if we were at 14,000 feet in the air, do we just you automatically never get rain ever again?
What?
If our city, say we're 200 years in the future, we got floating cities.
Right.
Now our street level's 5,000 feet in the air.
Right.
We just don't get rain.
Okay, watch this. Yes, you're gonna get rain.
Yeah.
But to be 24/7 for there to be water falling down 14,000 feet, you know how much water is 14,000 feet of water? It's a couple gallons.
That's right. Yeah, that's a lot of water.
Okay, right. So say I put this 14. I collected.
God.
Slow down. You're giving me astigmatism. I'm starting to have ooh. So I take this 14,000 feet in the air, right?
Yes.
I take this water bottle. I collected all this 14,000 feet in the air, right? And I tip it. It's going down the waterfall.
Correct.
It's gonna run out eventually. You ever
is.
seen a waterfall run out of water?
Nope. You wanna know why?
Where's all the water coming from?
Because it's not the size of a smart water bottle.
Cam,
There's so much more water.
That was a visual example for your elementary brain.
So look, if that's your little fall thing, then the rest of this room is the amount of water that it has. And every second that is falling, the whole water cycle is happening. There's never a pause. There's not little workers going, oh, long day, let's go to bed. No, water's always going like this. Evaporation.
You just don't understand how much water that is, Cam. You just don't understand how much water.
Then you are
14,000 feet in the air. You just don't understand how is it getting up there so much.
Listen, first off,
it's not raining 24/7.
It's
not raining that much. It doesn't rain that much.
First off,
it doesn't.
Just because the fountain, the waterfall rather, is 14,000 feet in the air, doesn't mean it's falling down to sea level. There could be another gathering point.
Who talked about the sea?
You said it's falling 14,000 feet. That's not what that means.
You just brought up the sea. It's hidden ponds or something.
Sea level, because that's zero. Zero is sea level.
I didn't get taught that.
I know you didn't. I know you did. Just because the waterfall starts at 14,000, you think. Matter of fact, you said the Burj Khalifa, right?
Yes.
So let's imagine maybe 3 or 4 of them are stacked. You think this waterfall has a clear shot line of 14,000 feet to the bottom of the ground without touching anything else?
Yes. Cam, what's it gonna? It's getting caught by somebody. They're catching in the middle. If I'm jumping, I wouldn't advise. If I were to drop something off of 14,000 feet, how many feet am I falling? Is the thing falling down? 14,000 feet.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
I lose airtime?
That's literally like saying there could be buildings. The building itself is 3,000 feet. If you jump off, they might have a safety net.
Say
they
that.
might have another. Yeah, that was a wicked thing. But I'm saying Just because
Listen, if I threw a penny off an 800-foot building, how far is the penny
you're
falling?
not listening.
800 feet.
You're not listening.
I'm cooking with
You're
grease.
not listening. You're not cooking with grease. You're not listening. There could be another collecting point. A lot of waterfalls go from this, like Niagara Falls.
Stop saying stuff with the ends.
It's close. Yeah. Like the cool fall place, right? The cool fall place.
Right.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
It literally, ton of water, amazing droppage, and it's like right there, like immediately falls into another body of water, and then that trickles down.
Okay, regardless of how far it's falling, how is there that much water for it to never stop ever? And it's been going since like 1990. I don't know when it got created, but imagine for 50,000 years, there's just water flowing. There's not that much rain in the world.
Yes, there is,
Whoa,
first off.
I'll talk to God about it.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, and he's gonna love that comment.
I go over like, Jesus, I don't get it.
He just goes, son, look, ding. You go, oh. No, oh my God. Oh, you're a creation. You are made in the lab.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode of the You Should Know podcast is brought to you by Booking.com. Yeah.
Tour season is finally here.
Finally.
You already know we gotta lay our head somewhere every time we go to your city.
Lay it down in the city.
What do we use to get that little pretty little bed to lay our head?
Booking.com, yeah! They have a huge variety of options from hotels to vacation rentals, and I know I can find exactly what I'm looking for. I found Booking.com has something for everyone.
P, I know you're very particular on where we stay when we go on the road.
Ain't no problem.
So, because I know this, I found perfect little spots. With Booking.com, you can find, you want 3 bedrooms, you got 3. You
I
want
like
to be
threes.
close to a beach?
I like
They
beaches.
got sand.
Okay.
You want no kids where you go on your little vacation?
Please, God, no.
There won't be kids.
Thank you.
Booking.com has exactly what you need and what you're looking for.
No matter who you are, Booking.com helps you find the stay that's ridiculously right for you. Find exactly what you're booking for on Booking.com.
Yeah.
Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
All right, I stopped at a gas station like 3 days ago, and I observed something that I need to ask you if you ever saw this, if you were this person, anything.
Okay.
Back in high school, right, there's a point where guys, not all guys, but sometimes guys get in that era of like, they're top dog.
It's your ego era.
It's the ego era.
Right.
You know, you're trying to be hard when you don't really need to be for any reason.
Yes, I've had that
Okay.
era.
And then, so the next step is your guys your boys kind of all do it at once. Like you just become out of nowhere. You're like this clique of like
Your friend group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone
You
hits
try to,
their
like,
ego
go
at the same
jump
time.
people?
Exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now what
Never
I saw.
done that, by the way.
Yeah, me neither. But what I saw, I pull up to this gas station and there's this little Camry and they're just popping out. High school age boys. One gets out with a beater. He has like one tattoo.
What's the race?
Everything, honestly.
Okay,
like
great.
genuinely. Don't try to catch.
I was just seeing where you were going with the story.
No, don't try to give me. I think it's funny. Trust me. They're getting out of the car. One kid has his first tattoo. This other kid, they're getting out right, and you can just tell like they're cool. They're high schoolers. They're
Yeah.
getting to that point.
Yeah.
The last guy gets out of the car. He gets out of the car in like jeans,
Okay.
regular jeans, and like Benjamin Franklin glasses. Now I said to myself,
Okay.
as soon as I saw him, I said, why does that look so familiar? I feel like every group, when they hit their ego era, every time your boys try to like get all hard and shit, there's always that one guy that wants to be involved so bad, but he's got Ben Frank glasses. There's always one kid that's trying to be hard, and you got them stainless steel joints that are just as old as can be, and you just don't fit the part.
Yeah.
There's always that one guy.
The run of the group.
Oh my God.
But low-key, it's the
And
best.
low-key, those are the dogs.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the best person to have in the friend group. It's the best person. Jimmy. I had a Jimmy.
there we go. This kid named, I don't even remember his name, but he was that person in the group. He tried to fight me in the 7th grade.
How did that go?
I literally was walking out of the lunchroom, and there was like 30 people waiting outside the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he was right there, and he was like, come on. And I was terrified. So
You were scared of the run in the
I was
group?
no, but he was the runt, but he wasn't the runt. About same size. Knew he's probably gonna whoop. I didn't hit my ego era yet.
Wait,
so I
why
wasn't
did he
ready.
wanna fight you?
He hit his ego era early. He hit it in the 7th grade.
Why do you want to fight you?
Don't know.
You never asked him? You're like, hey, brother, why?
Oh no.
Like, if people want to fight me, first question is, why? Like, what did I do?
Like what are we doing?
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to ask, right?
Yeah.
So I played I'm gonna defend myself, but kind of in a cowardly way.
Yeah.
I said, I got too much to lose. I swear to God. No.
How old were you?
No, you need to look at me. This is 7th grade. This is 7th grade.
Dog, I got too. You see my Bakugan collection?
No.
I got too much to lose.
No. I went the school sports route.
That's in 7th grade.
Brother tried out for football team, didn't make it. So I knew that was his one weakness. I used it against him. I got too much to lose. My coaches would get on to me. I'd lose my spot on the team and be just like you. Then I walked down the hallway quicker. I wanted to get away. I said, if I lose my I'll be just like you. I took off, dog. But it literally was this scenic, like I pulled in, saw him, remembered the kid, remembered this whole thing. I was in my car for like 2 minutes. I was like, holy, unlocked like a core memory.
I know when your ego era was.
Please tell me when my ego era was.
I actually just found that out today.
Okay.
Because it's your birthday, so I was going to go post
Okay.
videos and pictures from our old times at Seminole in college. We were like 18. You were like 19 at the time. I was 18. I don't know why I liked you.
What, bro?
Dude.
Don't say that.
Oh, no.
You loved me.
Oh, way more than I do
loved
now.
your-
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's when it was tight and not so gross and
Now it's
this is like, ugh. It's like
back then used to be.
it's like,
like-
you like your body back there was so tight and nice and welded. Now it's like you put a bunch of pudding in a Ziploc bag and you just tape it together.
I got Ziploc pudding. I got Ziploc pudding.
Yes, but no, your ego era was college. You thought you were the hottest white man in the world.
When?
In college.
No, not it. There's a very real answer.
My freshman year, your sophomore year.
No.
Yes, 100%. I was a video that I was looking at 2 videos in a row, different days. I put the flash on. Or actually, you used to make me put the flash on when I would take videos to Cam. Oh my God, it's all coming together. So I would record Cam, like just friends, like recording. He'd be like, oh, turn the flash on. Like he's like, do not take my video, or take a video of me unless flash is on. And I'd be like, why? And this is what he would do.
Oh, okay.
He would lick his lips, smile because he knew he had nice teeth, but then he would open his eyes way more so people could see his blue eyes with the flash on. Is yes or no? Am I telling the truth?
You're 100% telling the truth.
Yes! He was a piece of
Okay, the reason being, right? All my 18 years of living up
we
to
all
that
have it.
point. 18 years of living up to that point, same city, same people, same girls, everyone knows each other, right? I go to a different state, and now I'm hearing the same compliments, but from people I've never met. So I'm like, do I really have like a nice grill, nice eyes?
Yeah.
My boy said, oh, I'm a weirdo. I take videos all the time anyway, unsolicited. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna pop in when you're butt naked and record you. I'm just kidding.
No, you didn't see those. I was hiding. I have so many videos on the
But
toilet.
Pete, we were boys. We were
I'd
rocking
go into the
out.
crack of the door like that. Your bathroom was in my room.
It sure was. Which that is wicked in itself, right there.
Yeah.
God, that's wicked.
For Cam to urinate, he had to come through my room.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
But he would take videos all the time, as I would him, and I said, hey, bro, like, run that back.
Yeah.
I said, put the flash on. Blue's gonna get a little bluer. Whites are gonna get a
Yeah, but
little
you
whiter.
realize you're a douchebag, right?
No, now that's very douchey.
You,
Back
but it
then, yeah.
wasn't like you're like cool playing it off. You're like, you're gonna see my teeth. Like you
Yeah.
licked them.
I was
You
like-
you made them a little wet so they would shine a little more. Dude, it was gross. But
That's bad.
I was looking at these old videos because I'm posting something for your birthday. But I do have a birthday gift for you. It's not a
Oh,
lot. It's
God.
not a lot.
That's
Pierce, will you go get the birthday gift? And we're all gonna sing you happy birthday as it's coming.
okay.
And
he's
honestly-
going to the fridge.
Yeah.
Pierce is going to the fridge.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat this.
Yes. Well, I mean, we all are.
Oh, okay.
But it would be cool for like the video and all that. But we're keeping all this, by the way. I just want to celebrate with you. You ready, Pierce?
Am I like eyes closed right now? Not see or what?
No, you can see it. You can see it.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Cam. Happy birthday to Cam. Happy birthday, dear Cam Wynn. Happy birthday to Cam.
Thank you, guys.
Right, Cam?
Thank you.
So I want you, that's a sick looking cake.
That is.
Sick looking cake. Can you take that, hold it up, take a big bite? I think it'll be cool. You know, I look-y want some too. Or did y'all bring forks? Do you have forks?
You have a fork?
Okay, you go get some forks. Well, we need forks too.
God, it smells fantastic.
Bro, no, yeah, whenever I was putting it in, I was like, God, that's why. I was like, let's get forks in here. All right, Piercy, bring me them forks and knives. Thank you. Obviously, Cam, there's so many. Oh, we're all eating it. My bad. We're all eating it. Here, you go first. Happy birthday, Cam! Woo! This is a YSK cake.
Oh my God, it's red.
The fork, just eat it.
I'm trying.
Just fold.
Oh! Can I get it?
What flavor is that?
What do you mean? I think it's red velvet, right? Oh, I just got straight icing.
That's. Oh my God.
It's good, right?
It's very good. There's something different though. There's like a different flavor. Like, there's something different. There's something
You don't
a little
like it?
different. No,
Where'd you get this?
What?
there's something a little different. Have you bitten it?
Yes.
Have you gotten the cake?
Yeah.
You got the extra cake?
Yes.
And you liked it?
Yes.
Get a big bite of that. Is this a...
Well, I'm not doing. You bite it. No.
Wait, no, I'm not like super
Well,
quick.
no,
Cut this up.
no, go on the other side. Don't say that. They gave that to us for free.
Oh, well,
They're friends.
oh,
Take it. Wait. Okay. They want like a big bite thing on the thing.
oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. Just take like a big bite of the cake.
Just bite it barbaric style?
Yeah. No. You can take like a
Okay,
big, take like a big chunk
like a
and eat
stab,
it. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Oh,
This is. Happy birthday, Cam!
hey!
Rate it 1 through 10. What? You don't like it for real?
No,
You don't like it? What's wrong? He doesn't
it's,
like it.
no,
Cam,
I
Cam,
need water. I just need water.
where did you get this?
No, it's,
It's not good. Cam, we fucking got you a birthday cake and you don't like it.
It's red velvet.
no, just, it's something different. It's, no. It's good. It's good.
So, Cam, we have to get a good shot of you doing it. We promised and we got it for free. We promised we would get a good shot of this. No, Cam's. No, you're an.
I'm not.
I would do it for you, but it's your birthday. Cam, you are doing a
get-
lot. You're doing extra. You're extra.
Please, no, give me water. I'm not kidding. I'm not. You can cut this out if you need to. Give me water.
It's that bad?
Give me water. This is a. This is. Okay.
Okay. Before we got to get a shot.
I understand.
They need a shot. Cam, you look like. Is it hot? You look like you just did the hot challenge.
It's like, oh, I just tongued that. I'm so sorry. I was so caught up in the moment. I'm so sorry.
It's that bad. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, quiet.
Dude.
Let's say one. But, okay, but we promised him it was a free cake.
I get that. I understand.
You have to.
It's the cake.
You have to. Okay, time out. It's a free cake, and the only reason
I can
we
tell
got.
that. Yes. This. Dude. Not.
Okay. You cannot say that. Okay, let's try it. Everybody, quiet. Everybody, quiet. Okay, quiet. Here we go.
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. This is the last shot. This is the last chance.
Okay.
This is the last chance. I can
No.
I think this is the best way to go about it.
Okay, we got one shot. All you got to do. It's a free sponsored cake. I said, Cam will try it.
Are we saying their stuff?
Yes, at the end, I'll say it. Okay, stop. Okay, here we go. Let's get through this, bro. We're wasting time.
I'm trying, dog.
Okay.
Ooh.
Big. I told him like one big bite.
You're gonna have to accept the medium. I ain't getting another big, dog.
Woo. Okay, this is what I told him. One big bite, and you say, "Thank you for making my birthday, whatever."
Okay.
Like that.
I'm gonna get it. Okay.
Ready? I'm gonna say it with "Happy birthday, Cam." Stop. No, I'm gonna try it after you. Here you go. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I'm not facing this.
Here we go. One big bite.
Wait.
No, don't get that side. You tell it's pre-cut.
I'm not.
No, okay, just take that big icing part off. Just take that big icing part off. And just go for where the red part is.
Like this?
No, like into the. Throw that piece away.
Here.
Throw that piece away. Oh. And then go into that red.
Go into this red.
Yes, get right into the red. It's just one big or medium size scoop in there. And thank you for making my birthday special.
What's the name?
It's called small. It's called
Small Cakes.
Small Cakes. Yeah, Small Cakes. Don't say the city.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Cam!
Hey!
There you go.
Shout out Small Cakes. Thank you so much for making my birthday. Oh my God, red velvet. Oh my God, you did a big one. Oh my God, it's good. It's good.
Cam, it's a prank cake.
I know. I know.
This isn't a sponsored cake at all.
This can't be real.
Oh, okay. Hey, that thing tasted absolutely horrible.
Oh God.
Do you want to know what was in it?
Yeah.
Citric acid powder. They poisoned. Citric acid powder, baking soda, salt.
That was bad.
Nutmeg powder, clove powder, ginger powder, watermelon rum extract.
Holy shit.
But
Dog, I'm not on that first bite. I literally thought, I was like, okay, that's just a wicked icing, like a sour cream or something. And then that second one, I said, oh, something ain't right.
okay, but Small Cakes, they helped us out with
thank
this.
God.
They made you a real cupcake because we've gone to Small Cakes before and it's actually really good. So I don't want y'all to think it's bad.
Oh, Jesus.
They made you a cupcake that's real and it says we're so sorry.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
They were
Now
super helpful with it.
Thank you. Holy. I don't
That's
Give me
gotta
a different
go.
Fork. Give me a different fork.
Here you go.
I'm using that fork. Oh, Small Cakes. This better be, this is going to be deserving.
Now is it better?
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Happy birthday, Cam.
Holy shit.
Can't be a YSK
Oh my
thing without
God.
there being some kind of twist.
Dude, I honestly was trying to be like
Dude, that
a
was
solid
so
man.
funny, bro. The way you were like, thank you so much.
I'm dead serious. That because the first one I thought was a fluke.
Yeah.
I thought I got a bite or something weird. So the second one I was like, I just gotta eat it all. Like really give it a shot. Dude, when I was swallowing all that, it was bad.
There's no person that prank could have worked on except for Cam. If that was me, I'd have been like, I'm not eating this cake. Like I would have been like, there's no way. I'm not doing. I don't care if they made it for me. I'm not eating that. But Cam is too nice, and so he was like, yeah, I'll do another big bite.
Oh,
bro,
God,
the way you kept taking it, I was like, no, get a big bite in the middle.
I know, and you kept saying big. I was like, dog, they're about to get a little lick at this point. This is awful. I was like, I'm about to lick it and say thanks, Small Cakes.
Oh god, that was so good.
Holy
that was good, bro.
Oh my God.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode of the You Should Know podcast is brought to you by Skims.
P. When I found out that Skims was making men's underwear, I'd be lying to you if I didn't say I was excited.
I jumped for joy.
Olivia, my beautiful wife, she already had the robe. It was so soft. She already had her own Skims. I said, dang, why don't they make something like that for us?
I know, but they did.
It's finally here. As you know, I work out 5 days a week.
Oh, didn't know that.
It's starting to become about 4 and 3 and 2.
But when you do,
When I do, I am wearing the stretch 5-inch boxer brief from Skims, and let me tell you,
this one I like.
if I didn't smell like a small local pond afterwards, I would stay in those all day long.
Okay, I do stay in them all day because I can wear them to the gym, I can wear them to church, I can wear them to a meeting, I can wear them to sleep,
I can wear
do
them in the
anything.
car. I can wear them to walk around. I can wear them anywhere, anytime.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been taking a lot of shirtless pictures recently because I'm getting a little bit of a bod, and I like to put on the Skims to, show if I'm wearing the Skims undies. The ladies love them.
Last thing, when you dry them, you wash them and dry them, they don't scrunch up and shrink in size.
Shop Skims Men's at skims.com and Skims stores. Let them know that we sent you after you place your order. Select podcasts in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. Skims is the official underwear partner of the NBA, the WNBA, and USA Basketball. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
I think it's time for people's favorite segment. You know what that is? Pop culture, Peyton and Kim. Pop culture, Peyton and Kim. Bow!
All right, my pop culture for all my people. It's about a sport you and me used to play.
Basketball.
Did you say basketball?
That's what y'all call it.
So let's go watch some basketball. I'm just kidding. Basketball, the NBA, the playoffs are officially set very soon. And fun fact,
Right.
first year of LeBron Lakers, first year they've had home court advantage. They've been a top 4 seed in the
I
West.
love that.
They're pairing up with the Timberwolves, Mavs, which I don't give a shit about anymore, unfortunately. They're trying to, they're in the play-in tournament. But overall, playoffs, I have like 2 questions for you
I got
regarding
you.
it. Who do you think is, yeah, they said he picks his cellies off the GTA wheel.
Yeah.
Who do you think is leaving from the East and the West? Just off rip, without putting too much thought in it. Who's going to be in the finals?
Lakers.
Ooh,
Actually, what's OKC
hey,
in?
not going to lie.
OKC's the West? Nah, I don't think.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, Lakers are, dude.
Lakers are good.
Lakers are good, but their matchup with OKC, I'm not too terrified of.
Really?
Like the way they play. Because they're another, like the only time that we could really see some scary shit is if Hartenstein and Chet are playing like significant minutes together. Because they're just smaller. But then that means LeBron's on Chet. He'll push him out.
But, bro, I don't know. OKC's been so good.
OKC's going to sweep first round. They're going to sweep against the Grizzlies. If the Grizzlies get 8th seed, whoever, they're going to sweep them.
A lot of people are probably going to say Cleveland for the East, right?
A lot of people are going to say Boston.
But that's where I'm going to go.
Boston's gonna
I can't go against Boston.
Yeah. That would be a hell of a series, though.
Right.
Cleveland-Boston for the finals.
Oh,
in the
my
East.
God.
My God.
Well, will it end up being that, probably?
Could be.
Right.
But Lakers on the same side of the bracket as OKC. I'm confident for them to beat Thunder.
Yeah.
It'd be tough, but I think they can do it.
You think win 4 times?
If they beat Timberwolves, go through Thunder, they're in the conference finals.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's 1 series away from if the Lakers go to the finals,
I'm happy.
I think they're winning.
Yeah.
I think they're going to win it. There's no way LeBron's like, dude, I feel like that would be like we were talking about off camera like a week ago.
Yeah.
He would redline. Like that would be the end of his career. Like
Yeah.
if he won this year,
Right.
I could genuinely see him like, hey, I gave it everything I have. Like I can't.
I think he's going to wait till Bryce gets the NBA.
Ideally. But
Yeah.
if he makes it to the finals,
Yeah.
he's playing as hard as he ever has.
Yeah.
He's not going to touch ball all summer.
At all.
He'll probably start next season 2 months on injury. Like
100%.
He's going to give it every ounce he has.
Yeah. Well,
And then you have Luka back-to-back finals.
I hope his groin holds up.
Oh yeah, I think that was a little.
It happened 2 nights in a row, or like not 2 nights, 2 weeks in a row.
They're gonna get some rest now though.
Yeah,
But that was
and
mine.
they're gonna give him his
super
horse
happy.
tranquilizer.
Yeah, they're like, come here, Bron. All reporters look that way. Like just sending them. But yeah, that was mine. Playoffs are here. Super excited. It means basically for the next like 2 months, there's basketball on every night.
Right.
Fantastic.
That's great. That's good pop culture. My pop culture, a little different. Why the f is Katy Perry in space?
No, yeah, no. Also, don't believe it.
Thank you.
Also,
thank you.
I
Thank you.
do not believe it.
Thank you.
I don't believe it.
For 11 minutes. And did you see the footage up there? It literally looked like a Netflix movie. They were like their hair was so
You're not in
perfect.
space.
Bro,
oh my God,
and
dude.
can we say this? There's no way they were that calm whenever they're flying around in space. Like they're in a little incubator in space and they're like this.
Bro, and they're just,
Wow,
oh, it's so pretty.
I'd be like, my head hurts.
Yeah, your head will hurt. Your gravity you've never experienced. You might have trained a little before you went. But if you're in space, there is always an imminent, creeping thought of if shit goes south, we're floating in black forever.
Yes.
These motherfuckers are, oh,
Kim would
look how
prefer to be
cute it
floating
is.
in white forever.
It's
It's too easy. Okay, continue. Sorry. It's too easy.
I can't continue.
But I'm saying, like, there's no way if you watch that footage
No,
that you think that's real.
No, and if you do, like, you are the people that suck.
And then Katie was, like, seducting me. She had a dandelion up, and then she goes up to the camera. She's like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Bro, Katy
much.
Perry, like,
I love
the
her.
conversation in itself, she had such a revamp in her career.
Did she have it fall off? No.
Not to where she wasn't even household name, but I'm saying like fireworks, Katy Perry, all that huge, and then it was kind of like everyone knows Katy Perry, but she kind of was just like dormant for a little bit.
Well, but
And now she's like super back, huge tour. I would love to see her checks and bounces on her advertising for everywhere I look.
It's the Katy Perry
Katy
tour?
Perry tour.
Well, that's
Everywhere I look.
her label
online,
probably-
real life, everywhere.
So what happened is her label probably just was like, hey, we're going to pump all the money in her again.
300 million
Yeah, so
into this tour.
But she's so talented. She ran our
She's
childhood.
great. She did.
She's a pop legend. I might go to her tour. I might see her go up there and put. Yeah, I love her. But there's
she has some bangers.
and
She does.
Did you see the way they came back on Earth? When they came back from space
Yeah.
and they kissed the ground.
Yeah.
You were there for 11 minutes. You thought you'd take a tour up there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, that'd be a whole conversation.
Okay,
I don't know where they're going to record these things. I don't know where they're doing it, but it's fake.
What if, after this gets posted, it gets clipped, the people that are running that, who did that, Elon or Jeff? One of them, right?
So I would assume.
Jeff did? So, Jeff's team sees this.
Oh,
and they're like,
go
you don't
for it.
believe it? Peyton and Cam, 11 minutes in space next year.
Yes,
You would do it?
I'd absolutely do it.
I
would absolutely do it because one of two things happen. I go, I have to go sign an NDA and I have everything I own at risk if I lie about it.
Yeah.
But I know that's all I would need it for. I know that you're underwater in this basement in the middle of a desert, and then you're faking you have the greatest graphics. Or I literally go into space and I'm looking down at the world, and that's the most beautiful. That is like the craziest thing ever. Then I come back and tell everyone, "Holy Israel! Like we've been in space."
I ain't lost nothing in space.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't lost nothing up there. I don't need to go up there. I don't need to see nothing
don't need
up
to
there.
look around.
I ain't lost nothing up there.
I would totally do it. If it was the exact same company, same little ship, same parameters.
Okay,
as
but
Katy had,
but what they're gonna do is, because it's fake right now, what they would do, because you were talking, they're gonna actually put you up there with
And
not
then,
enough
oops, someone
science.
wrong.
Yeah, they're like, oh, see you, Cam. You know they used to put chimpanzees up in space.
yeah.
Did we signed a document where that's not okay anymore, right?
I don't know. I mean, I think that was in the very early phases of like space
Which is not
exploration.
true, by the way. We've never been.
In terms of media, the early stages,
Yeah.
they're like, let's send a monkey in case it does go wrong. It's just a monkey's dead. Monkey, ape, chimpanzee.
Yes,
that's
I know. I didn't say anything.
But you would.
That's your brain. I
No,
said
it is
nothing.
not. No, it is not. You did your little teeth thing. But yeah, I hope we don't do it anymore. But it's the same thing with medicine.
Oh, we do get them rats, don't we?
Getting them rats,
Yeah, but we
sometimes
don't like
monkeys.
rats.
Sometimes, like, bro, I mean, it's just to protect humans, but I don't know.
Yeah. What?
That's fake.
I'm
Katy
not going
Perry
to
did not go to
space. Katy Perry didn't go to space.
go
She looks great though.
Go see her tour. She looks fantastic.
And didn't Gail King go up there? Wasn't she a part of it?
Yeah. Who all? Wait.
Strange.
But why? Yeah. Who all was there? And what?
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna
yeah.
look it up.
Tell them. Let's hear the names.
What celebs
We're in the 11-minute space pod.
just? Okay. On April 14th, 2025, an all-female crew, including pop star Katy Perry and CBS host Gayle King, successfully flew to space aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket, making the first all-female space flight since 1963. The mission included Lauren Sanchez, which is Jeff Bezos' fiance, and 3 other women. Were they not important? Why is their names out here? The flight was short. Suborbital trip that lasted approximately 11 minutes.
Bro, there's just so many things that's me. Why do you go to space if you're there for 11 minutes?
It's because the flight was a part of Blue Origin's growing space tourism program, which allows paying passengers to experience weightlessness. That's what you want to experience? Weightlessness? You don't
Yeah.
want to see the stars? That's what,
Weightlessness.
I want to go to space to feel weightlessness.
Yeah, get a underwater treadmill. Start running a little bit. Yeah, like
Yeah, they have things called zero gravity planes,
Yeah.
and basically you get on a flight and they just drop real quick, and you're like floating in the plane.
oh hell no.
It's sick. I used to want to do it, but now I was a kid, but now I'm like,
And keyword there, and I know the verbiage. First all-female flight since '63.
yeah, I don't believe it.
62 years? 52 years?
Didn't
since-
somebody just get lost up in space? Didn't we just leave somebody up there?
Yeah.
They got stuck.
They got
and we
stuck.
and we're
Yeah.
just like, hey,
It
let's
took
go
months.
send another one
Let's
up
just send people up there around a little bit. Come back. It'll be 10 minutes.
there. I'm not kind of. Gail King looked kind of good. Hold on. All right, let me get off this.
Oh my
Gail
God.
King. All right, hold on. I forgot. I ain't see Miss King. Hold on now, Mama. Let me look at you. Let's get into Patreon. We got Big Dog K-Rob here. He's going to be on the extended episode and the Koala Royalty episode and on 10 Minute Talks, which is out right now. He's also going to be on a lot of tours. So if you love Big Dog K-Rob, he's going to be on a lot of the tour shows, especially the East Coast run. Vegas, Let's do something here,
What's
huh?
up, man? Hey, tell someone.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to go to Vegas, but, you know. So, tickets are available right now. Link in the bio. Join our Patreon. Get your merch. And I'm doing Cam's job. Cam, happy birthday.
I was about to say, go for it, brother. Go for it. We absolutely love y'all. Thank you for coming back. Episode 161. You heard P. Everything you need to know is in the description below. Most importantly, the Patreon and the tickets. Both of those are at the top of the description. We love every single one of you. We have a little bit extra love for our Koala Club members, and the tickets are available. It's all in the description. I think you already know where this week's secret code is going.
I do know. Happy birthday, Cam. HBDC. Happy birthday, Cameron Kennedy. Happy birthday, Cameron Kennedy. The way your body moves, it makes me serenity. And I feel you touching all along my virginity.
Wait, run it back.
Cameron Kennedy, the way you touch me, I like you want to interrupt me. I don't want you to interrupt me. And that pee-pee really fluffy. Fluffy pee-pee Cam's got on his pants, and I want to go and give him a dance. I want to rub them nipples till the break of dawn, and I'm going to touch you till your name is Sean.
You
and I
gonna touch
want
me all day, all night long. You gonna touch me in pants or in a thong. You gonna touch me, get down, get in it. That would've been
I'm
bad.
going to lick you, split you, then I'm going to flip you, then I'm going to rip you from the back.
I'm gonna start at your neck and end at your back.
I'm going to touch you in the small of your back, and I'm going to play.
No.
And I'm going to play with a little bit of sack, and then I'm going to go and put it on your rack.
Joke's on you, because my nuts are huge.
Kim, I want to play with your fanny. I want to see you in some panties. Who's still here? Right, who's staying this long? But f- it, huh?
Hey, we absolutely love y'all. Episode 1.
Oh,
Episode 161. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate y'all a lot. I've probably said thank you this whole week as the lead up to this episode. But we love y'all. Can't wait to see you next time.
remember, 1 out of 10 koala bears don't make it home to Christmas, and we'll see you next time, and we'll see you on tour.
Yeah, buy your tickets. No, yeah.
Link in the bio.
There's a show in Vegas.
YouShouldKnowstudios.com.
Yeah, there's a show in Vegas. House of Blues.